So this guy on Hinge, I think this actually could be really funny. It's how
Let's
to pronounce
roast him.
my name. And he actually might get major points for me for this.
I don't know why everybody gets this wrong, but it's Tiger Woods.
Oh.
What?
His name is just Colton.
Why Tiger Woods?
I don't know. I haven't listened to it because, shock factor. But he also has a cute little
Oh my god, he has a golden.
I know.
You don't even like dogs.
I don't, but that's so cute.
Does that score points with you or not?
I don't know. It's a really cute puppy, but I don't want to take care of it.
It's a Moe's dog.
I know. I'll probably just swipe. I'll swipe on him. Because I will say, the voice, as cringe as they are, I really respect when people commit to it.
I have
and
one
do
right
it.
here. Let's see what this is about.
It's alarming if we haven't listened
Oh
to
my
the
god.
prior.
I know. Hopefully this is
I know.
clean.
I don't see no issue if you like pineapple on your pizza or not. What my gripe is, or my tiff, if you like to call it, is that that shit was made by a Canadian in Canada, and people still call that shit Hawaiian pizza. It ain't got nothing to do with my people whatsoever. Leave us out of it.
Is he from Hawaii?
No, Phoenix.
I'm so confused as to what his confusion is.
The pineapple on pizza thing, let's not do it. It's so...
You don't like it?
It's so overdone. Everybody puts it on their profile. I'm like, it's so...
It is really annoying, actually. It's like one of those things wherever it's a class and they're like, all right, let's all vote or something. It's always, is pineapple okay to have on pizza?
I was like, it's just
It's
so
tired.
generic.
It's tired.
Yeah, I feel like people put the same things on their profiles.
No one cares.
It's annoying.
It is annoying.
You
should play the voice memo on yours.
Oh,
on your profile.
I will.
That
you
one's
guys,
funny.
I am not the type of girl to put a voice prompt on mine, but this makes me laugh. So sometimes I'll go on my profile and listen to it because it's so funny to me.
I'm looking for the complete package. I'm looking for, can they sing, can they dance, can they act, and do they have the look or the X factor? They've got 10 seconds to impress. Give me everything. Give me it all.
Oh,
it is really funny.
To
I respect
me.
that.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I love that. But that
is not my voice. That is a comedian. His name is Chris Lilly, and he's an Australian comedian. He's so funny.
Everyone listening is like, I thought that was you.
Yeah. So people have said that, and I'm like, you don't get the bit.
Some people have thought that was you.
Yeah. I'm like,
let's not.
We have nothing in common
nothing
because you don't get the bit.
I don't get the bit. I don't know what that is, but it's hilarious.
It's
it
so
only
funny.
makes it way more awkward if they ask if it's you.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's crazy.
Anyways, we're just two girls. Swiping on Hinge.
Just swiping on Hinge. See what comes up.
I feel like this time of the year more than ever is like everyone's trying to date.
I feel like everyone in my life is trying to date right now.
Yeah, it's like the spring training thing. Like, it's spring training games. All the guys want to take you to a spring training game. Yeah. It's like the perfect date. The weather's nice.
The weather is
It's
great.
springtime. Like, we just saw 2 or 3 people that had spring training game on there.
Yeah, it is a good... I really want to go to one.
We do want to go.
I've never been to one.
I was telling Lucy, I'm a little hesitant.
Yeah.
Because I've never been to one. Mm-hmm. But last year I was asked to go after talking to someone for months. Like, it wasn't like a first whatever. And I couldn't go. And then he goes with another girl.
So he just took somebody else.
And posted it on his story. And I was like, after we've been talking for months?
And after you asked me today to go?
So I'm like, I don't know if I want to go, but I want to go with you.
We're going to go.
I want to go. Yeah, I want to go with you.
I just want to lay out on the grass.
Yeah. The weather
Yell play ball.
Sure.
With the nice little brewski in my hand.
The weather here has been so nice. So
it's
I
so
feel like
nice.
It'll be
We'll get a tan on Saturday when we go.
Heck yeah.
It'll be perfect. Might even fall asleep because it's going to be after our 10-mile hike that we're doing.
This is true.
I might.
And I wouldn't say baseball is the most riveting sport.
But it is fun.
Yeah.
It's America's sport.
A social event, I think.
It is.
Maybe.
It's like you just I remember going as a kid. Why we went actually somewhat regularly, like every summer. We had a farm league team or like a minor league. It was the Idaho Falls Chuckers. I think it's a bird. The mascot was a bird. Is a chucker.
Isn't that corn chucking? That wouldn't
I
be
think
that,
that's
right?
that too, but I think this is separate because the mascot was a bird.
Okay.
I know that for a fact.
Okay.
The mascot was a bird.
I will take their word for it.
Because he was walking around a lot.
The mascot was.
Yeah. And we would always sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." And it would be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is kind of random too, but so we have the Chuckers team.
Yeah.
And then we also just got a hockey team back home, and it's called the Spud. The Spuds.
Like a potato spud?
Yeah.
So
it's
the
pretty
mascot.
embarrassing. It's a potato.
It's a potato.
It's like I
Man.
remember when my dad called to tell me, and he was so upset about it.
He called to tell you specifically that.
I think so. He was like, "Lucy, you're never gonna believe what the mascot is."
That's such a dad thing.
He was like, "It makes us sound so stupid." I'm like, "It's fair."
Yeah.
It is a really lame mascot.
Yeah.
Might be the Spud Kings, but like I don't know if that's better. Or just the Spuds.
The name has a ring to it.
If you didn't know what it was.
But have you seen that trend? Oh my gosh. Of like people saying like if things didn't mean something, like how they would be like a good name.
No.
Oh my god, it's so funny. They're like I can't even think of them, but can't think of any. I can't think of any right now. Or like chlamydia. like that. If that didn't mean already something,
yeah,
that'd be a name.
That'd be a great name.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll have to like look up some.
You cannot name your kid though.
Yeah. No.
That'd be pretty terrible to do.
Now I literally cannot think of any other ones.
Okay.
But
that's all right.
It's a funny trend. Yeah.
Funny bit. I like the I've been singing it all day. The nobody knows me like, and it's so funny. And it's just I keep seeing it. The funniest one I saw today was this girl at like a gas station. She's like, when you haven't gotten a sweet treat in a few days and the guy misses you, and it's just this random guy at a gas station singing it to her. So funny.
But that was so fun for him.
I know. Can you imagine how she asked him? She's like, I need you to dance.
Can you dance? Can you dance for this TikTok, please? He's like, yeah.
So
I absolutely can.
But I've been singing it all day. And so it's just so good. Or yeah, the lottery.
Yes.
If I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anybody, but there would be signs. And I think mine would just be concerts and plans.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. I think I would have dogs.
Lots of dogs.
Dogs.
Lots of dogs. Nice. Well, let's get into some of our updates.
Yeah.
I feel like
have you been? How are you?
I've been good. I've been all right. I've been catching up on my TV.
Nice.
Catching up on some music. Catching up on some reading. Trying to do all the things.
Yeah.
A lot of training.
Those three right there keep you pretty busy.
Exactly. I've been training a lot for our rim to rim hike that we're doing for the Grand Canyon. So this last weekend I did a 9-mile hike.
Yeah.
That was
Go Lucy.
Kicker. It was
Go Lucy.
Thank you. I was starting to get a little out of it towards the end because it started getting hot too. And I was like, I can't take my jacket off.
But did you?
I did it.
Throw up.
Asia, why don't you tell the crowd what happened to you on our first hike?
You guys. This is so embarrassing for me to say. Okay. So I'm also doing this hike, but I have been working a lot on Saturday, so I've missed the majority of the hikes that they have. The hike is not till October, but they're, obviously you have to start training quite a bit before to just build the stamina and like get there, because it's not something you can just like do. So I was able to make a hike, not this past Saturday, but Was it the one before?
Yeah.
So that was my first one. And I'm not really an avid hiker. I'm like, I walk a lot. I stay active, but I'm not hiking. So, but I'm like, it's fine. Like whatever, I can do it. So I go, it's like a 6-mile hike.
Yeah.
Not too bad, but
6 miles.
But for your first one, I think
for
that was
anyone who's not like a hiker, 6 miles starting out is like pretty tough.
Yeah, and you guys had like a couple hikes before that.
Yeah, we had like a good like 5, 6, 7 hikes before that.
7?
Yeah, this is like the 8th or 9th week of the year.
Oh my God.
You missed quite a few.
But I'm just like, I'll jump in, I'll be fine. So I go, and am I pacing myself? No.
Did you bring food or anything either?
Yes,
Okay.
I did bring food. I brought electrolytes. I brought water.
Got it.
I'm not that dumb. But I wasn't pacing myself. I was like, I'm going to get... Hiking is not fun.
It's all goal-oriented for you.
It's all goal-oriented. And I was like, I want to get over the worst part of the hike so I can enjoy the rest of it. I just want to get it done with. So I'm just scooting my little booty up there, trekking along, putting my head down, getting up there. In the front... Why? I have no business being in the front.
I remember Asia was getting far ahead of me, and I was like, this is I was shocked because I said, this is Asia's first hike, and she hasn't even been training for this, and she's leading. I'm like, that sucks for me.
I had no business.
I am competitive.
I had no business leading the group, but I am in fact leading the group. I get up to, there's like a couple peaks. 3, I don't know, like a peak, and then there's like a little more, and it goes higher, and then like the last one. I don't know, first peak, second peak, I don't know. But I get up there first, and I'm just looking out, and I'm like, dang, I do not feel well. I think I might puke. And I just bent over and puked. I just threw up. But it came so fast. Like, I am not a puker. Like, I puke maybe once or twice. It's getting more as I've gotten older. I think I've thrown up more this year than the last 5 years combined. But historically, I don't puke often. So, and it's like a long process for me. Like, it takes a lot of work for my mind to psychologically get to the point of throwing up. I got up to the top of the hill and just puked my guts out. And Lucy gets up there, Trish gets up there, and Lucy's like, are you throwing up? And I'm just like, yep. And
I think it was really funny because
I was embarrassed.
Like, you had stepped aside enough, facing away from me and Trish, and that as soon as you squatted, I was just like, oh, what's happening? I'm like, are you good? And then I was like, are you throwing up right now? And you just, yep. And I was like, and I did. I stepped away.
I would have done the same thing.
I was like, I can't be around
nobody look at me. Nobody look at this on the ground, please. This is humiliating. And then after I threw up, I felt 100%. I was like, all right, let's go. Let's go. I'll lead the pack. The rest of the hike was fine, but that was shocking.
It was so funny.
It was shocking. I was like, and our leader, she was like, yeah, maybe we need to pace a little bit. And I was like, I think so. I think so. This is not a sprint. It's a marathon.
That's what I've learned.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Because I hate hiking so much. And so doing this in general is like something I never would have done. Yeah. But they've been saying every week, like, less than 1% of the world actually hikes the Grand Canyon. And so I was like, I want to be a part of that 1%. If I'm going to be a part of any 1%, it's going to be that one.
That 1%.
Because I don't think I will be for anything else.
Yeah.
And so whenever I go, I basically have to psych myself out enough where I actually have no knowledge of what I'm doing and like disassociate. So I'm not actually thinking about how much I hate what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah.
So audiobooks, I think, is going to be my best friend on that 24-mile hike.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get through a ton of them and just
whip them out.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Because that's what I did this last weekend. And so I finished our lovely Heather Gay's
Nice.
memoir.
Yes.
If you don't know who Heather Gay is, she is one of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Mm-hmm.
And I love her.
We love Heather.
I love her so much.
We love Heather.
I like want to just DM her every day. And
every day?
And every day just be like, Heather, you should come on our podcast.
Oh my God. That would be.
We don't have a huge following.
That would be huge for us.
But like, think of what it would
do for
how
us.
fun it would be for you.
This could be huge for us, Heather, but also would be fun for you.
Exactly.
It's a win-win.
I would love to talk to her. She just scratches such an itch in my brain.
Yeah.
That I want to ask her so many questions about her life.
She's so relatable.
Love her. Oh. Do I think she's mean sometimes? Yes.
They all are.
But we all are.
Sometimes you have to be to defend yourself.
Yeah. They're all nuts too.
Yeah.
I was just talking to my mom about
There's
it.
not one that's nice all the time.
No, and I'm like, they're so out of touch with reality. It's crazy. One of them spent $13,000. One of them spent $80,000 on a friend's birthday party.
Oh yeah.
And my mom was like, "That's ridiculous." I said, another one spent $13,000. I can't even fathom.
Yeah.
$13,000.
No.
I was like, 80,000. I'll never see that in my
That
lifetime.
was so funny though. That party was the birthday party, but it was more like a party themed for Jen.
Yeah, Meredith's party
Yeah.
in season 1. It's so crazy.
It was like Meredith's birthday party, but
Meredith
it was like
I didn't want any of this.
but like it was all
Yeah.
Jen.
I agree. It was so weird. So, if you want a good memoir, I actually really highly recommend.
It was a good, yeah, it was a
Heather
good memoir.
Gay's. And I listened to the audiobook where she reads, which is really fun.
She narrates it, which
So.
it adds like a fun.
Yeah.
It feels more personable, I think.
And now I'm listening to Little Women, and Laura
Nice.
Dern's narrating it.
Oh.
Yeah, she plays the
that's
mom
cool.
in the movie,
Yeah.
and so it's been pretty good so far. And it helps me read the classics.
Yeah.
Read the classics.
I think I have
listen
a
to
hard
the
time with like the
classics.
old timey English.
Yeah, you should try the Little Women one because
So
you know
I-
the story, so then you at least can like track
That's
it.
true.
in
I
my
just have to
mind.
have something like gripping.
Well, then maybe not. 'Cause Little Women will not do that for you.
No, but that's my favorite movie though.
Yeah, that's why I think you'd like.
It's my number one.
That's why I think you'd like the book. You should read it. Because I discovered while reading the book, Amy's actually the youngest, which I never knew.
Yeah. We both
Never
thought
knew.
Beth was the youngest.
Yeah, because Amy gives off classic middle child, but then now listening and watching the movie, I'm like, oh yeah, no, she is the youngest. She gets everything.
Well, she doesn't. but-
She really does though.
Mm.
By the end, come on, she gets the love.
Yeah. I mean, but
she never goes through the hardship of like anything.
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding. That one was a stretch.
Yeah, she does. It's just different.
I felt the stretch on that one as I said it. So
I think though, because Amy does get the love, but
yeah,
feeling like second choice for so long, like it's not like your first choice love story. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's true.
She felt second choice and like kind of was second choice to Joe.
Yeah,
I mean, it does like it changes, but I just feel like it's not like all perfect when you write it out. Like she does get it, but it just, you know.
All right. It's because you're Amy.
Yeah, I think so.
That's fair. No, I'm Joe, I think.
I think most people are like, I'm so Joe.
But I actually think I am. I'm like confrontational enough to back it up.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm Meg.
My yard guy is calling me.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Perfect. Well, anyway, those are the books I'm reading. I caught up with The Traitors.
Nice.
Love that show.
That show, it took me a minute to like get into it, but then I got
It's
into
good.
it. Yeah.
The second season's better than the first season.
Yeah, I haven't watched the first season, but the second season's good.
The first season's good only because Cerie's in it from Survivor.
Oh, I do.
But the second season is all reality stars, and I do love that.
Parvati's on it. Peter from The Bachelor is on it. Some
and
Housewives.
he was pretty funny, actually.
He was good.
I respected him a lot more
I was
on that
surprised.
than
Yeah.
The Bachelor.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
A lot of people from Big Brother, which I don't watch, but I kind of want to start watching because of that. So I think there's only one episode left.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited for the
And I don't
finale.
know how the, like, I don't know how the, like, it works.
Oh.
So I'm like, I guess I'll, like, learn.
That makes sense. Basically, they all have, I don't think I could describe it for you either.
I'll follow.
I was kind of happy that Phaedra got booted finally.
She was annoying me.
She, like, wasn't doing good at covering for herself after a while.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, like, it's time to go.
Would crumble if I was a traitor.
Yeah,
I would be terrible.
I don't think I would do well either, though, to be honest.
Yeah, I would be. I'm not a great liar. Like,
no.
In that sort of pressure setting.
It reminds me a lot of Secret Hitler.
Yeah, it's like a big game of Secret Hitler. Yeah.
It is. It's really fun.
And I don't like being...
You hate being on the fascist.
On the wrong
That makes
side.
sense.
Yeah.
So, almost caught up with Vanderpump.
Yeah.
It's not as disappointing as I feel like I've seen people lead on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone's like, this sucks. But I feel like it's not as disappointing as I would have thought.
Yeah. Like, I'm still enjoying it, but it isn't like, whoa, every episode. You're like, oh my gosh.
I do wish, like, Ariana and Katie would, like, be in forced proximity with Sandoval and Schwartz more. Because, like, that is where the drama would come. But, like, they have absolutely nothing to do with it. That's why part of me just wouldn't be surprised if Ariana left the show.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, she's not doing anything on it anyway.
No,
like, she's barely been on this season.
Like, yeah, just for both of their sakes, like,
yeah,
as human beings, they need to, like, not be.
Yeah, they don't.
For our entertainment.
I would love it.
Yes, but
I'd rather they just not, like, one of them not be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Than see the missed opportunity that is.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that Raquel has her own podcast?
Yes.
And it's Rachel Goes Rogue.
Yeah.
And so
I haven't like listened to anything.
I haven't listened either.
Yeah.
But she addresses basically just episode by episode. And like says like this is what was going on with her at the time, or like this is inaccurate.
Of the new season?
Mm-hmm.
She's not even on the new season.
No, but like she's saying like on the episode where James gets Graham.
The whole Graham.
She was
thing.
like, I never put that dog into foster care. Like I was told it was being taken care of like at my house. Like all this stuff. Just like trying to like clear her name almost probably.
Yeah.
Or like when Tom on this last episode is like, yeah, she just hasn't reached out or stuff. She was like, no, I like blocked him and like because he was doing this, this, and this. And so
I know he's like trying to playing the like I'm waiting for her and like doing all this for her, and I'm like, I just don't believe anything you say.
I just can't believe how many times he brings up how hard his life is and like never just directly apologizes and like puts it to bed. No. It's always like, yeah, I'm sorry I went about it that way, but like
you guys are attacking me. Yeah.
Like, dude, like, just say you're sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is really kind of all this isn't that fun, but I'm going through my closet currently right now.
Oh, nice.
Trying to purge a ton of stuff and basically just figuring out if I've worn it in the last year. And something that's just been really humbling is putting... It's like I have special items that I'm like, oh, such memories are tied to this.
Yeah, the memories.
And then I like put it on and it doesn't look bad or anything, but I just like look in the mirror and I'm like, yeah, 25, I don't think you should own this graphic t-shirt anymore.
Yes, the time limit on this has...
You are 25 now.
Yeah.
I think you shouldn't.
Yeah.
It was mainly, I had bought a shirt in COVID, which now it's like 4 years ago, which I feel like in my mind was like just yesterday.
No, it's crazy.
And so I had bought in one of those birds aren't real shirts.
Oh my gosh, I remember when you got that, actually.
I think that conspiracy theory is really funny.
Man.
And so I bought it, and it was like bird watching goes both ways.
Yeah.
And it's a bird with binoculars watching. And I've loved that shirt for so long, but I put it on yesterday. I was like, yeah, you know what? I just think at 25,
it's not it
own
anymore.
It anymore.
Yeah.
So
it's going away.
I'm getting rid of it.
Wow.
But every time I wear something, I'm putting it in the back of my closet.
Yeah.
To like shift everything I haven't worn forward. And I just want to see.
That's smart. I'll do that sometimes when I have like, I'll like put clothes that I'm unsure on like in a different closet, and if I don't pull it out again of that closet in like a certain amount of time, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
usually directly to my closet.
Yeah. I'm getting a lot better at getting rid of stuff, I'll say.
That's so good. I love that for you.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's kind of my bet. All I've got to say.
Yeah.
About you?
I did catch up on some shows this week. Like I totally forgot about The Traitor, so I had a few episodes to watch. I'm up with Vanderpump. I also watched this show on Amazon called Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yes.
And it was so good.
I need to watch it.
It was so good. It's like kind of like a play on the movie
Mr. and Mrs.
Mr.
Smith.
and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah.
But I don't really remember the plot of that movie.
You know, I tried watching it the other day and I just wasn't a huge fan of it.
Yeah.
But it's how Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie met.
I can't remember
and got together.
On that if I think they didn't know each other were spies.
Yeah, they didn't know each other were spies, and then they got married, and then they find out
that they're each spies.
Yeah.
So this is different. It's these two people get anonymously paired with each other as a spy couple. So they go from strangers to like being married essentially, like as like a bit. And it's Donald Glover and this Asian girl, and they were so great.
Love Donald Glover.
I know.
So
they had like
much.
great chemistry. It's kind of like quirky, like funny, spy-ish.
It is funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot about like relationships and communication, but has like that fun spy element to it. I I got totally sucked in.
Dang.
And watched it in like a few days.
I'll have to watch it this week.
So that was a great show. I'm still reading. I read this book about a cruise ship.
Okay.
Because we're going on a cruise.
Naturally.
It was like a mystery though. Like this lady wakes up on a cruise boat and it's empty.
I hope that doesn't happen to us.
I was like, it was pretty good. And now I'm reading another like just little
Mystery
thriller. Those
I love that for you.
Those are like my fave. It keeps me turning the page.
Keeps you entertained.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, got my hair cut.
Little shorter.
A little short. Cut my hairs. So that's always fun.
Good.
Yeah.
So sorry. We want to do a new segment.
Yeah.
On this show. We have written down like stories that are funny for each of us. Some together, some not. And we thought it would be fun to do like a story wheel. And we actually bought
a wheel.
We bought a wheel.
A wheel.
That's going to spin and land on a story. And then we're
randomly.
Share it.
And then
randomly,
we'll just share it.
And we get to tell it. But the wheel's not with us yet because we bought it yesterday. So it's not here. So we're just going to do a random number generator for said story today. Random number generator. And go. 26.
What is it?
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my gosh, it's the P.F. Chang's food poisoning.
That's all you.
Let's go. Okay. This is an embarrassing story, actually. I'm quite embarrassed that I've done this. Okay, so it was the year 2017. I'll really paint a picture.
We're scaling back a bit.
It was the year 2017 where I was 18 and old enough to know certain things about life, but I guess naive or dumb to really apply them.
Yeah.
So me and my best friend Sage, love her, got free tickets doing like that Broadway lottery. Where you can like enter and try to win free tickets to a Broadway show.
Oh, nice.
And so the Book of Mormon was in Salt Lake City at the time. And we live in Idaho Falls, so it's only 3 hours away. And we got 2 free tickets. And so we drove down to Salt Lake City and we made like a whole night of it where we went out for dinner. And then we went and saw the show. And then we went to my sister-in-law's place and spent the night there. And so it was whatever. But we went to dinner at P.F. Chang's. I hate P.F. Chang's to this day because of it.
Because of this night?
Because of this. I won't ever go again. I got seafood at P.F. Chang's.
Gross.
Also in Salt Lake City at a P.F. Chang's. I don't know what I was thinking anyway.
I mean, you get seafood here.
Yeah, but usually not at like a. Well, I guess I do at a chain restaurant. It just feels kind of weird.
Yeah.
Where is this fish actually coming from a chain restaurant? If it's like a sushi place, I feel like I trust that they outsource their stuff pretty well, but maybe not. Anyway, I got like a seafood rice. And I didn't eat all of it. And so I got it in a to-go container. It's so stupid. And I put it in the car.
That's gonna, yeah.
And then we went and like did the whole musical, and it was great. Loved it.
What time of year was this?
This was July. Peak summer. So it sat in the car for probably like 4 or 5 hours. And then we got to my sister-in-law's place. I didn't bring it upstairs to refrigerate it. It sat overnight in that car.
Oh no.
And then we drove home
That's
the next day.
immediately in the trash.
And
immediately.
no, I put it in the fridge once I got home after it had probably been sitting out for almost 24 hours. And I ate it.
Oh no.
That's so
Lucy.
embarrassing. And then I got violently sick.
Yeah.
And for the life of me, I couldn't figure it out. I was so stupid.
I mean,
I was a
context
full-grown
clues.
adult, 18, and I was like, man, what
is it? What did I eat? Did I eat anything weird?
What a weird flu to just wash over me with no lead up. And then I think it was like, honestly, like maybe a month later where I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Lucy,
When
you ate seafood that sat in 90-degree heat
No.
overnight.
When you ate it,
I don't
what did it
think
taste like?
I don't think I tasted a thing. I think it tasted normal enough that I finished it. So that's crazy.
I'm like a little bit, like I am a leftover girl. I'll always attempt to bring my leftovers home. Always.
Yeah.
That's just how I grew up. You take that food home. But
Yeah.
do I eat it all the time? I would say it's a 60% chance I'm going to eat it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Mine's pretty much 100 all the time. Like if I'm taking it home, I'm eating it.
Sometimes when I go to eat it, I just look at it and I'm like, it's just not going to be good.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time it's not.
It's not. It never.
But I'm like,
Yeah.
I am not throwing this away.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like it's more than 50% chance I'll eat it, but I would only say about 60%.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I think we grew up on leftovers in my house, so I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'm not getting rid of that.
It's different if like I make something and I have like another portion.
Yeah.
But if I'm taking it from a restaurant, I don't know.
Interesting. Well,
Sometimes.
it did ruin P.F. Chang's for me. I'll never go back. I'm quite scared of it, actually.
I'm just scared of seafood in general.
So good, though.
I did
I love
have
it so much.
sushi again.
We didn't even talk about it. How was it?
I know.
You hate sushi.
I know, I hate sushi.
Was it good?
I went with a boy.
Yeah. What did you
and
get?
I was trying to have a brave face. I don't know. He got the sushi. I got something else, and he's like, you'll just try mine. He was very aware that I was like,
you were like,
not.
I hate seafood.
I was like, all right, we can go there, but
I'm not getting
I'll be up front.
Yeah.
This is not my type of food. So he had me try it's not in a roll. It's just like seafood and rice.
Oh, nigiri?
Nigiri. He had me try that because I told him, I was like, it's the seaweed that really does it for me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, seaweed's disgusting. Because everyone's like, you could get like a roll that doesn't have this or this. And I'm like, but it's the seaweed.
You don't even taste the seaweed.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
Guarantee.
So I tried that. What is it? Nigiri?
Yeah.
The texture was weird.
I don't like nigiri because it's quite literally no flavor besides the fish and the rice.
I was very thrown off by...
What was it on top?
I don't remember.
Was it fish or was it like... Okay.
Yeah.
I've had like squid ones.
No. It wasn't that. And I think I don't even remember what I tasted because the texture threw me out. It was like very mushy.
Did you spit it out?
No.
That's good.
I was like, you can't do that.
No, that would be bad. That'd be pretty embarrassing.
But I did cover I was like, the texture on this one's weird. But I did try a roll too, and it was like a citrusy, like it had like a slice of lemon on top.
Oh.
And that one was fine.
Okay.
Because I think the citrus really covered a lot of
Gotcha. The seaweed.
The seaweed. Yeah. So that was all I tried.
Did you get like a California roll with like avocado?
No.
Oh. What'd you get?
I don't know. He ordered them. I said, you order whatever, and then
Mine can't have fish. Mine can't have seaweed.
And he was very gracious about it, but
that's nice.
And then I had teriyaki chicken. I told the waiter, I was like, sorry, this is so lame, but I'm gonna get a teriyaki chicken bowl.
Really hates you. Please don't make me eat it.
But
that makes sense.
I don't think I'll order it again.
I feel like we should go and then I'll order one and you can try
Everyone
mine.
wants me to like it so bad.
Yeah, because it's amazing. Okay, let's do another number.
Okay, yeah.
Generate 22. What if it's another one of my stories?
I think so.
Oh, 39 is the scorched lizard story.
Oh, this is this is a childhood story.
This is a Rempel childhood story.
This is a Mark Rempel childhood story. So classic. This was, oh gosh, I was maybe, I don't know, early 2000s this was. I was like in elementary school.
Yeah.
My older brother had a good skew of lizards. Like we have had so many different animals, I will tell you. Hamsters, lizards, birds, a snake, bunnies. We have had so many different pets. So this was, my brother had a lizard, and he had this lizard for like, I think over a year. Like it was one of the more long-standing.
More tenured lizard.
One of the more long-standing lizard. It was a leopard gecko. His name was Gex. Super creative. And it was like a hot summer day in Arizona. And we were all out doing some yard work. As my dad, we were his little slaves. So when he was doing yard work, we were doing yard work.
All were doing yard work.
So we were out there. He was like cleaning the pool. We were, I don't know, pulling weeds or something. And he's like, oh, let's bring Gex out and enjoy the sun. Gex lives in a glass box. So he brings the glass box out, sets it on the pool deck, and we're all just cleaning and pulling weeds and stuff. Gex is moving a lot. And then Gex is not moving.
Gex is moving a lot, and then not
he
really
was not moving. And I don't know how long we were out. I don't remember, but it was a minute. And then we like look at Gex, and he's like not moving inside. And my brother is like, "What's wrong? What's wrong with him? Is he okay?" So my parents bring it in, and I really just remember my mom holding the lizard, and he's like fried under the cold water of the sink, like trying to bring him back, trying to regulate his temperature,
to rehydrate.
We were all just in there, like us kids are like tears going down our face, like, oh my God, we're witnessing a murder right here. He died. He got burned from the microscopic action of the glass box.
I love that.
So my dad felt really bad. But that was how our first lizard died.
There's pictures of him just being like so distraught.
He was devastated. He was like, Gex, no. Crying. I don't think me and Zeke really understood, like, really death at that point, maybe. So, yeah. But that story went down in history as we've had pets die a lot. Yeah. But that was a rough one because we all watched him die. Yeah. we all watched him and had a hand in that. Poor Gex.
It was
was looking at us through the glass like, what are you guys doing? Help me. It's like the SpongeBob episode where he's like, water. Yeah.
I think of the SpongeBob in the movie where they're just under the spotlight.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They're just like drying up.
Yeah.
So funny.
Sad day.
Bummer. Bummer for Gex.
Yeah, bummer for Gex.
Well, we are next time going to have a wheel.
We'll have a wheel. This will be a little bit more fun. And
it'll be like
once the wheel hits a number, that's it. That's the story.
Yeah. So
it's okay. I
won't do this again. But
we had to both share.
Yeah. So, thank you guys
Thanks
for listening. Fun little episode. And we will be back with you next week with some more Reddit stories.
Oh, yeah.
So if you find actually any good crazy Reddits.
If you're strolling through Reddit and there's a good one,
send it our way and we'll read it. And you guys can decide if you think that person is the problem or not. So, thank you guys.
Have a great week.
Bye.